Is this working? Mhm. No. No. Hello? Are you working? Let's see what this does. Okay. Oh, that was a bad idea. Ah! Okay, there we go. All right. Yeah. I'm trying my best. I really am. Okay. Well, woo! That thumbnail's bad. Yep, gotta make sure it's working. It's working. Yeah. What's up? I got a little smith. NDJR. Thank you, Timmy Hill fan. Means a lot. Thank you for supporting me all this time. It's awesome. But yeah, 200 subscribers. Great time. Small number for, most people, but obviously the 200 subscribers for me is a big deal. It took me over like a year and like 2 weeks to get 100, and it's only taken 8 months to get to 200. So obviously growth. That's always awesome. And then the 1,000 views on the Chase Elliott video from yesterday is awesome, or Sunday technically. That's awesome as well. First ever video to 1,000 views. So that's a pretty good feeling, pretty relieving feeling that you are doing something right, at least. But yeah, that's what I have to say on that. If you want more details, yeah. But question time. You can ask me questions about whatever you would like to ask me. So yeah, taking questions, media, anything. NASCAR, about the race this weekend. It can be about whatever's going on. I don't know. It's question time. Don't know how else to say it. Work. Question time. Question time. Call. Who do you like for tonight's Warriors Rockets game 2? I like Scott Foster. No, I'm just kidding. I think that's hilarious how much beef they have, like the Rockets and Scott Foster. But I think it could go either way. Just the way that last game went, how close it was the whole game, basically. So if the Rockets are shooting well, they could easily win in Golden State. The Warriors have struggled at home this year, especially in the playoffs. The 2 games they dropped to the Clippers were in Oakland. So I could really see either team winning. With Curry and Clay both playing, that's definitely a help. They have that minor ankle issue. So, but as long as they're fine, I'm going to go with Golden State in game 2. I think it will be another close game, but Golden State edges them out. I think Durant stays hot. I think Curry chips in a little bit more. I think Draymond almost fights someone, gets another tech. But yeah. Thank you, NDJR. Means a lot. Paul can't play tonight as well. Ooh, I need to look that up. We will look that up real quick. Hold on. Woo! That's a big deal if he can't play. Chris Paul. CP3 fine. He was only fined. He wasn't suspended. So yeah. But they got Scott Foster, so there could be some beef there. But he is playing. He might not be happy about the officiating, but he is in fact playing tonight, which is big because we saw what happened last year when he did not play. 27 straight missed threes, that historical record, and also the struggle of the offense. First pick in the NBA draft, Zion. Pretty easy pick. Zion Williamson. Yeah, he's pretty talented. So I definitely see him going to the Knicks. I also see Durant and Kyrie Irving signing with the Knicks. So Knicks are going to have a big offseason. Knicks. The New York Knicks. Nick. Okay, I can't type. There we go. There we go. Woo. Yeah. That'd be interesting to see how that works. Give Williamson some time to develop for sure, especially with Durant and Irving taking the bulk. Because if he just went to New York by himself, like just gets drafted by New York and he's the only one there, that's a big burden. Because the Knicks, they're not exactly talented. They're not the most talented team in the league, and I'm trying to figure out the sliding. It doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't look great. So we're gonna mess with this. Is that better? Is that somewhat better? Yeah, looks a little bit better. Oh yeah, the Cavs. That was a struggle of the season for the Cavs. Obviously, losing LeBron is a big deal. That hurts a lot. Kevin Love was injured. You had Colin Sexton. He had a pretty solid year. And then, other than that, it was a bad year for the Cavs overall. But yeah, the Cavs struggled. If they can get that number one pick, that'd be big for them, obviously, as you said. But yeah, what do you think about the Thunder and them keeping? Quality question. Woo! All right. Okay, I'm gonna be as nice as possible. They should have fired him, honestly. So here's what makes no sense. What year was it? The Thunder missed the playoffs 1 year when Durant was hurt with a foot injury and Westbrook had a wrist injury for like half the season. And they fire Scott Brooks for the 1 year they don't make the playoffs because his best two players were hurt. And then Billy Donovan gets eliminated the first round 3 straight years. Nothing. The first year I can understand. He only had Westbrook. Last year, he had some pretty good players. Carmelo, George, and Westbrook. Carmelo was kind of old, but they were all taking like 25 shots a game. That's all they would do. They'd chuck up bad shots. So, like, get your stuff together. Get your team together. Control your team, man. And he wasn't able to do that. This lighting is just screw it. We're doing weird brightness. But seriously, I mean, control your players, man. Like, just control them. And this year, like, Westbrook taking 25 shots a game, only making 8 of them. That's terrible. Pull him out if he keeps on shooting like that. If he doesn't like it, take it up with the GM, take it up with the Presti, take it up with the front office, and they'll suspend him or something. I don't know, but seriously, come on. Golly. What a frustrating topic. Because I think we should have hired the Kings coach because he was doing something right in Sacramento, and then they fired him. There's something more behind that. They didn't fire him for no reason. There's something more behind that. I'm telling you. Man. It's upsetting. Oh, it's raining. Lovely. Yeah. If you hear any big, loud noises, probably thunder, ironically. The Cavs' problem was that they didn't start JR. Yeah, JR. Oh, man. I don't want to trigger you, but man. What? We were tied? Oh, that was a great moment. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm so sorry, but that was a funny moment in the NBA history. Kings hired Luke Walton now. Oh man, poor Luke Walton. He did so good with the Warriors, and after that, it was just downhill. Lakers, garbage. Kings, not too bad, but then he got accused of some stuff that we'll just leave there. What's up, James? James Andrew, how you doing? JR should play every position. JR, one of you5. Oh, hold on. Where do I have it? There's a picture. I think it's on. I think I put it on Twitter, maybe. But it's basically it's Matthew Dellavedova. I don't know how to pronounce it. And it's him and Michael Jordan's guarding him, and it says 2 goats in the background. Funniest picture I've ever seen. It's hilarious. I'll try to pull it up here, but it's so funny. I laughed so hard the first time I saw it. Hopefully this loads. I got a lot of Chase Elliott stuff posted right now from his win. I'm still really happy about that. Oh, here it is. All right. So Here's a glorious picture. You see, there's De La Nueva. There's the word goats right there. But yeah, this is it gets me every time. I'm sorry, but it really does. Really funny. That's great. All right, got to tweet about the live stream real quick. Yeah, I know that is great. Podcast is fun to listen to. Thank you for listening to the podcast. It's really fun to do. Yeah, it's been really fun. We didn't have a chance to do it last week because we were just busy, and so we couldn't find an opportunity to do it. But yeah, we're coming back this week. Going to be on Thursday. It'll be fun, so you should tune in to the podcast. Questions. But yeah, it's really fun for that. And by the way, I keep on forgetting to say this. I will be gone next week, like not able to do videos, respond to comments and stuff, but I'll probably have pre-made stuff. I will not be able to do stuff Sunday through Friday, so I'll be back Saturday for the race at Kansas. So my first video back will be the post-race review. Yeah. Heartbreaker video. I could do, if you want me to, I can do Chase Elliott Dover this week. I could do it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I could try to work on it, but I'm going to be working on stuff for next week. So I can try, but I might, if you want me to, I can do that in the summer. I just want to do it around Dover time, but I can do it during the summer. I can't do it this weekend if you really want me to. But after that, the one I like for sure is going to happen on the weekend of a race. Coca-Cola 600, I'm going to do Dale Jr. when he lost it in 2011 on that fuel mileage. But yeah, favorite NBA team is the Oklahoma City Thunder. So I'm a big fan of Kevin Durant because he went to UT, hook him. And so I followed him into the NBA, became a fan of the Thunder. Then he left, and, I didn't want to be a fan of Golden State. So, I just kind of stuck with the Thunder. Yeehaw, yeehaw, you know what I'm saying? We're at 206 subscribers. Yeah, we're 6 over 200. High five. Yeah, that's Timmy Hill fan 66. I love Timmy Hill. But that's my next idea. So Chase Elliott, I can do that 2017 Dover race. And then also I'm definitely doing the Dale Jr. 2011. So prepare yourself for oh, no, I misspelled Dale. JR, so were you like a Denver fan? And then before, like Denver Knicks when you played for Denver and the Knicks, JR. And then also back to the Heartbreakers. I have like a long list right here. It's like a tiny piece of paper, but I did that. Jeff Gordon, 2012, Martinsville. Brad Keselowski, 2015, Texas. Casey Kane, 2014, Indy. Eric Almirola, 2018, Daytona. Martin Truex, 2016, Daytona. Kyle Larson, 2018, Darlington. Dale Jr. and Jimmy Johnson, 2006, Talladega. Jimmy Johnson, 2018, Roval. Every Dale Sr. 500 that he somehow lost. Clint Boyer, 2011, Dega. Jeff Gordon, 2010, Texas. Elliott, 2017, Dover. Busch, Watkins, Glenn, whichever one he got spun out on the last lap, 2011 or 2012. Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano, 2013, Auto Club. Larson, 2019, Atlanta. Edwards, 2016, Homestead. That will be a fun one to make. Dale Jr., 2011, Charlotte. David Reagan, 2011, Daytona 500. I really want to do that one. Tony Stewart, every 500 he lost to, or the one he lost to Newman. And then, yeah, that's all for that. But yeah, and then I do plan next week on releasing another The Avengers Theme Goes with Everything NASCAR Edition, Part 4, because that is so fun to make, and I think it's hilarious personally. Just take your time doing them. I just really like them. Chase Elliott Dover is good, and maybe Jeff Gordon 2012 would be a good one. Yeah, those are two I plan on. Summer, I'm hoping I have some more time to work on videos, put some more detail, put some more effort. I put a lot of effort into it still, but just to put more details in it, I don't know how else to say it, but just putting more into it. The last one was 15 minutes. I want to make it a little bit longer, not too long, but get some more detailed of the race in there. Like, I do like talking about what happened beforehand. Like, with these playoff races, I talk about the situation they're in, the playoff position they were in, if they needed to win or not. And then with regular season races, I don't really have to talk about much more. And then just kind of recapping. The recap's probably the toughest part because you don't know how long in the future you're supposed to go. But like Elliott, I went to his first career win because he kind of lost it there. So I'll do that for all the ones Elliott lost. As the case for Gordon, I went to retirement when it came to 2014 Texas. I don't know what I would do for 2012. But yeah. JR in the playoffs, Cavs fan. 2015 was the year they lost, and then the next year's when they came back to the 3-1 deficit, correct? I think that's right. It's 2015. They lost in 6. 2016, they won in 7. 2017, they lost in 5. 2018, they lost in 4. So, yeah, 20 – that was so fun to watch LeBron and the Cavs come back. Like, LeBron and Kyrie were averaging 40 a game, and they just came back and slapped the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, let me tell you something about him. So this dude gets injured in game 5. Yeah, game 5, when they could have closed it out when they were up 3-1. Draymond was suspended that game. He gets hurt, and they lose. They lose that game. Game 6, they get Draymond back, lose again. Game 7, Draymond's still there. They lose again. Andrew Bogut was a factor in that playoff series. Like, I'm not even trying to meme you guys right now. Like, dead serious. I think that he was a major factor into I'm blanking on words right now, but to the Warriors that year. So I'm glad they got him back. I liked when you talked about Eric, I don't know how to pronounce that, going to the Dallas Wings. Watched every game she played this year at Notre Dame. Yeah, she's pretty good. I remember watching her in the national title game for Notre Dame when it was the year they beat UConn and Mississippi State. I watched that. Very entertaining game. Some pretty interesting, pretty awesome game-winning shots. That was fun to watch. But, yeah, I don't know. Me and Zach might go to some WNBA games this year. Never been to a WNBA game. Been to a lot of NBA games. I bet it'll be fun, though. So, yeah. Oh, speaking of Jeopardy, I have no clue. I'm going to Google this real quick. Is that Jeopardy guy still, like, going off? Like, Jeopardy dude had, like, 1.5 million. Oh, he barely won. Like, the last time I watched, he had 70,000 versus, like, 3,000. The battle for – oh, my gosh. I mean, he really is boosting the ratings. I don't normally watch Jeopardy, but I watched it because of this guy a lot. This guy's good. He's got a lot of money in like 18 days. He won by just $18, I think. He won by $18, and he is currently at $1,329,604 on 18 days. Holy moly. Like, oh my gosh. That's incredible. Who says that's incredible? Kyle Petty? I don't know, but yeah. Is it just me or Stephen Curry underrated? I think he's a little bit overrated, to be honest. He can shoot the ball like an absolute legend. Don't get me wrong. But I think he's lacking in his defensive abilities a little bit. And, yeah. NFL, I watched a little bit. I'm a Cowboys fan. Ooh, sorry, I had to deal with that. Notification, sorry. NFL, Cowboys fan. I usually only watch the Cowboys. It's not like the NBA where I'll watch whatever. I like college football much more than the NFL just because there's more upsets, more exciting stuff. NFL can be kind of boring at times. Browns fan. Browns are getting a little Getting a little hot there. They're going to be in the playoffs next year. I mean, I don't think they'll make it super far, but they're going to be in the playoffs round. First or second round elimination, though. So you should be excited for your future. You got a good quarterback, even though I hate him. You got a good, solid quarterback. You now have a good, solid running back in Kareem Hunt, even though he's suspended 8 games. You got OBJ. I mean, you got a solid team right there. So you can nail the defensive side of the ball. You got yourself a deep run playoff team there. I mean, the OBJ trade just happened like a few months ago, so it wasn't like super long ago or anything, but yeah. Yeah, the Giants they're struggling. They had Eli, and he's not doing too hot. They drafted Daniel Jones over Dwayne Haskins. Oh man, that was hilarious. But I'm so mad that Colt McCoy. I hope Colt McCoy gets his chance in Washington before they start Dwayne Haskins. Because man, Colt McCoy, I want him to have his chance. Hook 'em horns. Give Colt his chance, please. I'm begging you. Give Colt his chance, Washington. If this may be a Cowboys fan, but I want Colt McCoy to do so good. Like I hope you guys go 14-2 with your 2 losses to the Cowboys with Colt McCoy. If it's anyone else, I hope you go 0-16. I mean that in the nicest way possible. I don't know how else to say it, but I hope you do great with Colt McCoy. Who did Cleveland have in 2011? I have no clue what the Browns were in 2011. Was that the year? No. Was that what year did the Lions go 0-16? 2010? I don't know. Oh, Colt McCoy could have been great for the Browns. Yeah. I think I still have his Browns jersey because I'm a big Texas fan, so I gotta get stuff. Come on, baby. Yep, I think this is it. Oh yeah, this is it. Back in the day when I was a big Colt McCoy fan, I got a Colt McCoy Browns jersey here. Yeah, hook 'em. I used to wear this thing everywhere. Man, rip Colt McCoy on the Browns. Rip the Browns. 2008, Detroit was 0-16. That's a rough year for Detroit. I don't know how long I'm going to go. It's currently, that clock is wrong. It's currently 5:18. Probably going to go to, I don't know, 5:45 maybe. I'll figure it out. There's the thunder. All right. Questions? I am not Central Time Zone. Yeehaw, yeehaw. Central Time Zone. So on the West Coast, it's 3:19. 2 hours. Yeah, 3:19. Mountain, it's 4:19, and East Coast, it's 6:19. Time zones in the United States. I don't know Alaska and Hawaii. Sorry. I'll Google it if you really want me to tell you, but woo! 3 likes on the live stream so far. That's good. Thanks, guys. High five. Yeehaw. Yeah. Man, I was stunned yesterday. with that Chase Elliott video. Like, I was expecting some views because, if you can get it current timed, you get some views. I wasn't expecting 1,000. Holy moly, I'm blown away. Like, super happy. It's currently at like 1,100. But yeah, it says 1.1K. But man, I'm super happy. So thank you guys. Thank you to my awesome 206 subscribers. Thank you to all those who watched the video. And thank you to everyone who's at this live stream right now and asking some really good quality questions. I'm telling you, like, the first couple live streams I did, they were fun and all, but there were some joke questions in there that I was like, yeah, this is fun, but serious questions are fun too. And like the last 3 live streams or something, it's been really fun. Like, I've gotten some really good quality questions. Like the one about Stephen Curry being underrated, that was a good one. Heartbreaker videos, talking about the Thunder's coaching, talking about Zion, the first pick of the draft. And this is like good quality questions. So you guys have been nailing it these last few live streams. But woo, this is fun stuff. So keep the good questions coming. You guys are doing great. I don't even know how to express how awesome it is, but some really good questions here. That's my point. Heartbreaker, Chase Elliott. That's actually a good one. Yes, I'm going to write that on the list right now. Chase Elliott. Because he ran out of fuel with 2 to go, right? Like a lap and a half. Daytona. But yeah, Chase Elliott, Racing Fan 9, would you like to hear the list? I got a nice list right here. Would you like to hear it? If so, tell me. If not, if you want it all to be a surprise, then all right. So the current, I might do the Chase Elliott 2017 Dover this week. And then in a few weeks, I'm going to do Dale Jr. 2011 Charlotte. That's a fact. And then some other ideas. I have Jeff Gordon 2012 Martinsville, Brad Keselowski 2015 Texas, Casey Kane 2014 Indy, Almirola 2018 Daytona, Truex 2016 Daytona, Larson 2018 Darlington, Dale Jr., Jimmy Johnson 2006 Talladega. I could do separate or both in the same. Dale Earnhardt Daytona 500s, like any one of them. Jimmy Johnson 2018 Roval, Clinton Boyer 2011 Talladega, Jeff Gordon 2010 Texas, Chase Elliott 2017 Dover, Kyle Busch 2011 or 2012 Glen, whichever one he spun on the last lap. Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano 2013 Auto Club, same situation as Johnson, Dale 2006. Larson 2019 Atlanta. This one is one I'm really looking forward to doing, is the Carl Edwards 2016 Homestead. Dale Jr. 2011 Martinsville. And David Reagan. This is another one I'm really looking forward to. David Reagan 2011 Daytona 500. Tony Stewart, the one he lost to Ryan Newman, that Daytona 500. But yeah. And now I got the Chase Elliott 2017 Daytona 500 on my list. So thank you for that idea. That was a really good one. So thank you for that. That was a great suggestion. It's now on the list. And then also I have a part 4 of Avengers theme goes with that anything. So I got those ideas right under it. So for that, I plan to put in, you know what? No, that's going to be a complete surprise. I don't want to spoil anything about that. The only thing that gets spoiled is the thumbnail. The thumbnail is all that gets shown. But yeah, those are really fun ones to make. Heartbreakers and the Avengers. The Heartbreakers because of like just reliving those races, and then the Avengers theme because it's funny. But speaking of, have you seen the movie? If so, don't spoil it for everyone else. If you're like the one of 3 people who haven't seen it in this live chat, don't spoil it for everyone else. But if you have seen it, say in the comments if you've seen it and say if you liked it. And if you've seen it, please don't spoil it for other people. I give it 6 months. After 6 months, you can talk about it casually. But there's a certain point when it's like you got to warn for spoilers, so you get my point. Please don't ruin it. Like, I will actually boot your message if you spoil it. Like, I'm ready to boot it. So just say if you liked it or not. Haven't seen it, but I heard it's a classic, although I'm not going to spoil it at all. Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm going to be as vague as possible. The first half is kind of slow, kind of a little bit boring. Second half is incredible. Like, it's just absolutely incredible. That's all I'm going to say. Pretty solid movie. I'm kind of hoping this thunderstorm doesn't pop in during this live stream because that would be really loud and very bothersome. Right as I spoke, the wind picked up. Okay, I hope that's not a sign. All right, any questions? Keep the questions going. So far, nailing it. 10 out of 10. Been on the air for 31 minutes. All right, this thunderstorm is definitely moving in. I'm gonna pull up the radar just to be safe. Keep the questions coming though while I pull up this radar. If it's like bad, I might have to end the stream. But if it's fine, then we're fine. But just let me know. Just ask some quality questions, which you guys have been doing so far. I'm more than willing to answer those questions. Yeah, we're about to get hit. I don't think it's that bad. I think it's just a casual thunderstorm. But yeah. Oh, no. Go back. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's going to miss us north. Okay. All right. Questions. Uh-huh. Oh my gosh. Like, holy moly. I don't know if you've watched it yet, but I made like a 15-minute video on why Kurt Busch is underrated. And I basically compared his stats from this year to McMurray's from last year and his own from last year. But the numbers show that Kurt Busch is like the GOAT. But he's not actually. But he's blown McMurray away. McMurray only had one top five by this point last year and only had one lap led. Kurt Busch has 3 top fives, 6 top tens. He's got like 30 laps led. I don't remember the exact number. I remember it was around 30, but he's blowing him away. He's contending for wins. He's getting top fives, top tens. McMurray, he had one top five and one lap led. So, and then Kurt Busch last year in the 41 car, he had more top tens. He had more laps led, but he did not have a better point standings. Like he was like 10th, and right now he's 8th. But yeah, Kurt Busch is definitely outperforming McMurray from last year. He has impressed me. I didn't have Kurt Busch in my playoffs this year just because of how poorly the one car was last year. So I think putting him in the playoffs I thought was a risk. And putting him past the first round was more of a risk. So I didn't put him in because I thought that one car would perform poorly. But he has impressed me a lot, and he has proved me wrong. He will be in the playoffs. He will win a race this year. So that's going to prove me wrong. That's going to probably be my most inaccurate prediction of the year was Kurt Busch not making the playoffs, and he's going to make it far in the playoffs. He'll make it to round of 8 maybe. So he has blown me away this year. On the other hand, his teammate Kyle Larson, big disappointment. I expected him to win a race. By this point, I expected him to be in top 10 in points. Not only has he not won a race, he is 21st in points. That That's very disappointing. He's had some bad luck this year. I'm really pulling for him. I really want him to do good, but he's been struggling this year. I feel bad for him. And that flip, oh my gosh, that was a little scary. Like, just the way when the car started turning, I knew he was going to flip. But when I saw him heading towards the inside wall, I was like, and that was a little scary. That was something else. So very glad that Kyle Larson is okay. And Jeffrey Earnhardt. Jeffrey Earnhardt hit pretty hard too. Chris Buescher and Matt DiBenedetto in the previous track took some hard hits too. Yeah. Chase Elliott won. Yay. Where's my hat? It's downstairs. But Chase Elliott. Woohoo. I'm go get that hat real quick. I see one over here now. Hee-haw yee, y'all. Chase Elliott. He's got to win. 4th career win. Did you know? All right, here's the did you know. So the 4 different primary sponsors are his most recent one, Little Caesars at Talladega. Kansas was just straight up Mountain Dew. What was the other one? Dover was Napa. And then Watkins Glen was Sun Energy 1. So next time Kelly Blue Book or Hooters is up, they got a good shot there because, he hasn't won in those 2 sponsors yet. I'm trying to think of other sponsors he hasn't won in. I don't know. That's all I got for his sponsors. Those are literally the only sponsors I know of his. Napa, Sun Energy 1, Hooters, Mountain Dew, Kelly Blue Book, Little Caesars Pizza. Got to help me out here, guys, if he's got more. I don't think he does, but he might. I wouldn't be surprised. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Also, shout out for record on that video that reached 1,000 views for the most likes I've ever had on a video and most comments. So, once again, you guys are the best. 10 out of 10. You guys have nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Questions? Any questions? Gonna wrap up here if there's no more questions. It's like the media center. They run out of questions. I'm done for the day. Videos this week. I'll go ahead and throw that in there. I'll do my Dover preview. I don't know what other videos I'll do. I'll take suggestions. I might do that Brian Vickers Red Bull Racing diecast. Aftershocks? What's that? I've never heard of that, but Xfinity Series only. All right. Solid. Any other questions? Might have to wrap up here if I don't get any more questions here. Give you guys a couple minutes to think about some new questions. ISM Connect, is that related to ISM, like the one that owns ISM Raceway or whatever, the rights to the name of ISM Raceway? Is Jimmy going to win a race this year? Yes, my preseason predictions, I picked Jimmy to win at Dover. I said his first one will be at the track he has the most wins at, Dover. As of now, I'm sticking with it. After qualifying, it could change. But as of now, I'm sticking with Jimmy Johnson winning at Dover. I don't know if it's going to be it's probably going to be a strategy call. that I see Jimmy Johnson winning at Dover. And even if he doesn't win there, I could see him winning somewhere else. He's had some good runs this year. He's got a top 5 at Texas, led a lot of laps at Texas. He's got a couple other top 10s. So I could definitely see him winning races, winning. If he wins his 8th, he's done. He's going to retire on the spot once he wins his 8th. If he doesn't win his 8th, then, man, he had a bad race at Dover last year. He's fine. Suarez is going to win his first race or pull a Bowman and Hamlin, make the playoffs winless. That is a quality question. Bowman has not been running great this year. He's got 2nd place, which is his career high finish at Talladega. I think he dang well win a race. Don't get me wrong. Oh, wait. No, I read Bowman now. Okay, Suarez. Suarez has been running good. I picked him to make the playoffs on a Pocono win or a Watkins Glen win. I don't remember, but I definitely see him winning a race this year. I could definitely see that, if that answers your question. I could see Suarez winning a race into the playoffs, but even if he doesn't win, he's going to point his way in. Unless there's a bunch of crazy stuff that happens. Like, in my preseason predictions, I had Paul Menard in playoffs off of a win at Daytona, the Coke 600, or Coke 400, Coke 0400. So, yeah, I got Menard in the playoffs. And right now, he's actually on the bubble on points. So, Paul Menard, make me look good. Kurt Busch made me look bad. Paul Menard, you got a chance to redeem me. Thank you, Paul Menard, for giving me a shot. Let's look at the point standings while we're at it. See how far back my boy Menard is. Yeah, we're gonna go a few more minutes here. I don't know how much. Menard is making the playoffs. Oh, I had Byron in the playoffs too. I had Byron pointing his way in though. I think I have him, the only one pointing his way in. I think I had 15 winners. Yeah, a lot of winners. Point standings. Kyle Busch, Joey Logano, Denny Hamlin, Kevin Harvick, Brad Keselowski, Martin Truex Jr. Oh, Chase Elliott's up 7th. Dang. He's got 10 playoff points, though, so that's good. He's locked in the playoffs so early. Let's go. Kurt Busch, Ryan Blaney. So right now, the points guys in are Kevin Harvick, Ryan Blaney, Kurt Busch, Clint Boyer, Eric Almirola, Daniel Suarez is 12th. Ryan Newman is 13th. Wow. Austin Dillon's 14th. Alex Bowman 15th. Jimmy Johnson 16th. Paul Menard's 4 points out. So here's what I need to happen for my playoffs to look somewhat accurate. I need Dillon and Newman to oof and get out of there. I need Jimmy to get up a couple spots. I need Menard to get up in there, Jones to get up in there, Byron to get up in there, and Bowman to get out. I don't think I had Bowman in. But yeah. But Larson in 21st is very disappointing. Did you see? What does that mean? Austin Dillon in the 00. I don't get it. Jimmy should just retire. Hey, as he once said on Twitter, he is far from done. Oh, man, that's so great. He's hilarious. That was the funniest tweet of all time. When it's like whenever you hate on someone, have you seen that thing where it's like whenever you hate on someone on Twitter and it's like shows this guy really big and buff and it says versus when they actually respond to you and your 10 followers and it shows like a really little tiny person next to some giants. It's pretty funny, but I don't think he'll retire anytime soon. By anytime soon, I mean next couple years. I think maybe 3 years or 4 years from now, if he doesn't win his 8th, he'll retire. He ran the Boston Marathon. Yeah, he ran in like 3 hours, 7 minutes or something. Fastest NASCAR driver to ever win or to finish the marathon. It's raining a little hard. Bowman is such a lame driver. What do you mean by that? Like lame driver, like his personality, his driving skill, like what do you mean? I don't know how to respond to that. Someone commented on something of mine. Said they basically bashed all of Hendrick Motorsports. I don't remember exactly what they said, but they weren't happy with Hendrick Motorsports. They said Elliott's overrated. Johnson needs to retire. Bowman shouldn't have even had a shot, and Byron can't do crap or something like that. I don't remember, but guy has no personality. Yeah, I mean, you can't really force someone to have personality, so it's kind of hard to do that for sure. Like he doesn't have the personality that Dale Jr. had or that Jeff Gordon had. So it's kind of hard to force a personality on a person for sure. Does not fight for the win as hard. I think he was waiting. He was definitely waiting to go for the win at Talladega, if that's what you're referencing. Because if you go for the win at turn one and you end up screwing up yourself, then you screw up yourself right there and you might drop to like 15th. But if you do it in the tri-oval or off of turn 4, you have a chance. And if you screw yourself up there, then you can still get the top 5. But if you do it in turn 1, turn 2, or the backstretch, you can just completely screw up your race. So he would have gone for it, I think. Would he have wrecked him? Would he have wrecked Elliott? No, he would not have wrecked Elliott, but he would have tried to get side by side, or he would have bumped him at least. He almost passed Chase, and Priest got up to second, but the caution came out. Yeah, I was scared because on the live stream, it made it look like, or on the live feed of the race, it made it look like Bowman passed him, but Elliott's team was celebrating, so I assumed they won. So, hee-haw, yee-yaw. They still won. Chase Elliott still won. I'm still happy. Yeah, let's go. Into the playoffs. Now we can take risk and try to go for weird wins. Man, Chase Elliott, if he gets like 5 or 6 wins this year, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty neat. I'd get to go crazy. I agree with that statement, James Andrew. We do need aggressiveness. Like, the best finishes we saw, like in recent history, were aggressive finishes. Last year, for example, Roval, when Jimmy Johnson spun himself out and accidentally wrecked Truex to get Blaney the win, that was one of the greatest finishes of the year. Everyone was freaking out. Everyone was applauding NASCAR like, woo, yeehaw. Chicagoland, Kyle Larson going for the win, hits Busch. Busch ends up dumping him, winning. Greatest finish of the year. NASCAR gets applauded. Martinsville, it was controversial. Logano moves Truex. Aggressiveness. We all loved it, though. It was entertaining. So I agree. Aggressiveness means entertainment. Not as aggressive. It depends on the situation. But yeah, aggressiveness for sure. I agree. Aggressive driving is more entertaining. No. NKTCS. That is wrong. There will be a 17th driver. His name is. How do you like that? Where's NASCAR has announced that there will be a 17th driver in the chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup, and his name is Jeff Gordon. So, yeehaw. Speaking of yeehaw, if any of you guys are subscribed to WinBow8820, he's got a live stream at 6:30. He's hilarious. Johnson nearly killed both Larson and Almirola's playoff hopes if he would have won, but Larson got helped by Hendrick spinning out. Yes, that is fact. That is all fact right there. Even if Jimmy gets second or third in that race, he makes it by 5 points. Vince McMahon, isn't he like the WWE guy? The odds of me being wrong are like 50%. So correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm right, then I'll take it. Oh, it's raining. It's raining good. Jimmy would have been he would have been eliminated. in the round of 12. Fort Worth rain is bad right now. Ah, dang. Is this cord still in the... God, I thought I moved that. Down, boy. Down, boy. All right. Stay down. Yeah, I'm hoping Jimmy can get his act back together. They can get that car running good again. Get the 48 back to victory lane. I hope they can get the 24 back to victory lane with Byron. That'd be nice. Holy moly. In my favorite, like, who's my favorite driver? Is that what you mean? Okay, this says it's buffering. Is this working? Can you guys see me? Please tell me that you can see me. My phone is slow and it's not showing it. I have to make sure it's working on here. It's not working. Can you? Is this working? Jimmy or Chase, if you're asking for my favorite driver, it's Chase Elliott. Jimmy Johnson's one of my favorites, though, as well. I'm going to wrap up here in a couple minutes. We'll give it 3 more minutes. 3 minutes until this live stream will be wrapped up and finished for the day. Then we'll get some videos this week. Yeehaw. Yeah. Woohoo. Last questions. Okay. Yes, that's going to be hilarious. Jimmy wins and just starts yelling yes again. That's so funny. I love Radioactive. Radioactive comes out tonight, I think. If you don't watch that series, you really should. It's really entertaining. I got this little closeout message here. You guys are the best. Yeehaw. Thank you to my now 206 subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing, being loyal to the channel, even those of you who are new here. It's awesome. You guys are the best. Like, I'm so happy. Thank you for subscribing. It means so much to me. I can't even describe in words how much it means. It just means that, to me, it means that I'm doing something right, entertaining you guys. That's why I do this. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, subscribing. And then the video from yesterday, the success for that also makes me very happy. So just thank you for your support. And it just means so much to me. You guys are awesome. Just give me a high five. Yeah. But I'm going to wrap that up. And here's the star of Radioactive, Clint Boyer. Yes, Clint Boyer is the main character. And we'll get, who would be second? I don't know. But that's going to wrap up this live stream. We'll give it 30 seconds. I said 3 minutes and 52 minutes, so it's about 55 here. So we'll talk about Radioactive. Clint Boyer, Kyle Busch, they got some good stuff. Kurt Busch is good too. Blaney's good. Logano, he's iffy. But yeah, that's the good stuff. All right. Oh, yeah. All right. 6, 5, 4, 3, and Austin. Yeah, Austin Dillon complains a lot. Don't even get me started. But thank you for watching this live stream. As I said, I love you guys. Love all you guys. Thank you for tuning in. It means a lot to me. You guys are the best subscribers out there, best fans out there. But yeah, more videos coming up. I'll respond to all your comments, all that stuff. But you guys are awesome.